Hello people, today I'm going to do a miniature review on a miniature kit from the Snapships Build to Battle line. Um, it is a couple days after Prime Day. These were on sale. I have quite a few of these and most of them were on sale for Prime Day. I decided to get this one because it's one of the ones that I didn't get, and it was really cheap. I think it was like $5, so I couldn't resist. I haven't done a review on these before, so I'm just going to do a quick unboxing and then we'll get to an assembly and we'll do a quick review. So these come in these really neat plastic containers. You can throw those away if you want, or you can keep it to hold your items. If you know anything about the universe, under here is a secret piece that comes. It's always the same per item, so like if you were to get another one of these, you aren't going to get a different secret item. But it's one of the mysterious Uju Tech or something like that. What is it? Yeah, UJU. So it's like precursor technology. And that always comes in the top in a sealed little separate container along with a figure. Here are the items that make up the ship, and it looks like we have the rubber treads underneath here. One of the nice things about the packaging for this is it tells you that there are parts under the tray. You won't throw those away on accident if you do read the label. Kind of cool. Some companies don't tell you where they put their stuff. So yeah, those are the treads for the tank. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the parts. If you're unfamiliar with this line, it's basically a modular building system similar to Lego, but the tech behind it is a little different. It is still friction pins, similar to Lego there. So you have a hole and you have a peg, and those two go together in any number of different ways. So it's like, you know, if you want a longer piece, you have a longer piece. If you want to offset it, you can offset it. That works too. That leads to many more possibilities than you would imagine. You can make a lot of different ways of combining these parts. Now that's your basic building block. They do have bigger ones of these that are longer. This is probably the smallest one. There's also flat pieces that are like covers. Pieces that are not squared off like these ones are here. So this has the square so it locks in place and you can't rotate it. Whereas this one, if you were to plug it in, it'll be rotatable. So you can turn that. They always come with a part separator, which you might need, you probably won't more often than not. And also, using the part separator does more damage to the part separator than anything, because you have to jam it in here and kind of pry. You know, an adult, no problem snapping them apart, especially on a warm day like today. But in the winter, I did notice they get a little stuck together, so that might help you there. But it does put some wear and tear on that thing. If you garner a collection of these, you'll find that you'll go through them pretty often. So some of the parts that I see in this one, some nice slope pieces that are pre-painted or pre-printed. That's really cool. Oh, there wasn't any stickers in any of the sets that I've had, I don't believe. That's saying a lot because I have a lot of them, but I don't believe there are any stickers or anything like that. Everything is either color separated, so you have like, you know, all gray, or there are some printed pieces like this where, you know, you have the paint stamped on. The other nifty thing about the box is this here also becomes a stand for the tank. It doesn't really make sense, but for the ship, that is mighty handy to park the ship up above. You know, you can put it on display like that. Obviously, that's not a ship, but you know, you can use your imagination for what a ship would look like. We can do this real quick, and you can have a mini ship. Let's see what looks like a tail. There you go. So there's my mini ship. Like you see, that was an easy put together. Went together really fast. That's the beauty of this type of kit. They are very fast. They're bigger than Lego by a long shot. Bigger than some of the other Lego knockoffs, I want to say, but this isn't a Lego knockoff. But the chunky nature of it makes it a very nice and swooshable thing to do, especially with the airplanes, the spaceship models. They're sturdy-ish. The biggest one that I have, it's a little floppy on the wings, but they are pretty well put together. Now, if you excuse me just a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and put this together, and I will continue my review. To mention before I move on, I'm going to show you guys the instruction manual. This is for the Scythe tank. Of course, it does actually include instructions to build 2 different types, and you are welcome to go with whatever you feel that you want to make. So I have, since this is here, I have this one, this one, this one. That one was a Target exclusive, which was dumb. I missed out on this big one. It was on sale for Prime Day, but it actually sold out. I also have all these 4 down here, and I missed out on this one. This one wasn't on sale, but it's still sold out. There's a Series 2. This is all Series 1. Obviously now I have the tank too. So I'm only missing the 2 larger sets from Series 1. But there are more now than came out for this one. There's a QR code. You can watch Dawn of Battle, I think it's called. A little mini series on YouTube for free. It was kind of fun when that came out. So now I'm going to go ahead and build. Alright, so I just put it in the Scythe tank configuration, which right out of the box you can see is a really cool little scout tank. Not too shabby for the price. I think, I want to say before they put it on sale for Amazon Prime, I think it was $7.99. So $5, definitely worthy of getting at that cheap price. I think the overall build on this one is a little silly. That's just a big clump of blocks, and they just throw everything on top of it. There's different ways to put them together, which might be a little bit more creative, but that is always up to you. I didn't put my little dude in here, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. How is it going to move without a pilot? Alright, little guy, have at it. Oh, we dropped him. Now he can get in there. And now we can have fun blasting the bad guys. So yeah, no, it rolls pretty easily. The tank treads are picking up all my dust and paint, but that's okay because they are ran out of rubber. You know, I can just rinse them off. It gives it a nice little dirty feel. This is an alternate cannon which you can put on the top instead of the hatch. And these ones have the little shooting thingambobbers. All of them come with these, good guy or bad guy, and they're all the same. I think there's one that has 4 of them, but that's the only difference. Most of them will have the 2, and they come with 4 of these launchers. So they don't have a long range, but they do kind of shoot pretty forcefully. So be careful with those. It does say not to shoot anybody in the face with them. Obviously, you're not going to want to do that. And that will replace this hatch if you want to put that on. I like the way it looks with the hatch, so I'm going to keep that on like that. Again, like I said, it's a little silly having your cockpit there, and then you'll be able to drive this way. But, I mean, modern tanks do that too, right? The driver's in here, and the turret operator's up here. So, I guess it makes sense. They did give you the Uju tech right off the bat. Told you to put it up here. This one in particular is a shield, so you can add that to your other ships or other things if you wanted to do that. It has 360-degree rotating turret for traversing, twin tachyon cannons, always cool to have tachyon, and anti-armor particle accelerators. Modular tread system. So yeah, that's the Scythe tank, capable of traversing previously inaccessible terrain. pretty nice. And this is the funny guy, Two Belt, the Forge's alien crew member who's always up for adventure. This is a little example of how the build goes. You know, just that's how you use the separating tool. Don't throw away the box top, and just snap them all together. You know, it's simple as can be. It's just like Lego in terms of the instruction. Very well printed on the paper. You know, I am a fan of good printed materials. And you do also get a little tiny poster. I wish they gave you a bigger one. Maybe they do in this set. That would be cool. This is one of the ones I'm talking about that would be pretty fidgety. That's just the one knuckle there that's holding on to that. That would be pretty loose over time. Because these are, I don't know what that material is on the inside, but it is definitely a softer material. I don't know if it's POM plastic, or what it is, but it's softer, that's for sure. But in any case, that is the Snapships Build to Battle Scythe tank. And if you wanted to see what the other one looked like, I'm not gonna throw it together, but it's just this little guy. This is just a longer version, probably maybe a drone version or something. Cool stuff. I mean, for the price, I'm not going to complain too much about the silliness of how it's put together, but that's my opinion anyway, so you can't go by that. That's my rule, my way. But you know, I enjoy this little build. I'm going to have fun putting it with the other ships that I do own. I'm glad that I'm completing my collection of the first series of ships. And I haven't seen the second set. They were available at Target, I believe, but I haven't seen the second series of ships, so I'm thinking it's probably online only at this point. But in any case, thank you guys for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed this different sort of review from what I normally do, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.